Now we know the problem, right? We know that we have to rejoin, so no problem. Let's wait for one more classmate. One person is missing. Let's wait. Okay, everybody now. Okay, for those who were not in class yesterday, this will happen, okay, every day. Because of the meeting ends and we have to return. Every day will be the same situation, okay? Because some of you were not in class yesterday, I think, because yesterday we were 5. You were 5 students, and now you are 7. So, or 8. So that's why I'm giving that information, okay? Okay, so let's continue here. Okay, I'm terrific. Thanks. How about you? I feel awful, actually. I was giving you an example of actually, right? Another example. Did are you taking some medicine? Actually, I went to the doctor. I visited the doctor yesterday. Okay? Bueno, de hecho, fui al doctor. So that's most commonly the way that we use actually. No, in this moment. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's continue. Oh no, what's the matter?
I think I have a fever.
Correct. I think I have a fever. Okay, I think I have a fever. That's too bad. Do you have a headache?
Yes, I do. And I have a stomachache too.
Okay, correct. Two, it says, right? 2. Okay. Let me put it here. Okay. Are you going to see a doctor?
Yes, I'm going to call my doctor in a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
Correct. Okay. And the last, I think this is the last. Well, feel better soon.
Thanks.
Thanks, right? Thanks. Okay, and the first before the meeting closed was here. Do you remember?
I feel awful.
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 Okay. I feel, thanks. I feel awful, actually. Okay. Okay, that's what you're gonna practice in the breakout room. I'm gonna send this to the group so you can practice. Okay? We did it together, so you can go directly to practice in the breakout room. Any doubt about the pronunciation? Hi, Vanessa. How are you? I'm terrific. Thanks. How about you? I feel awful. Oh, awful. Actually.
Oh, actually.
Oh no, what's the matter? I think I have a fever. Remember, a. Oh, I didn't separate it here, sorry. But it's a fever, separated. That's too bad. Do you have a headache? Remember? You can say headache or headache. Headache. Okay? Headache, headache. Okay, so yes, I do. I have a stomachache too. Are you going to see a doctor? Yes, I'm going to see my doctor in a few minutes. Minutes. Okay, no minutes. 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 Well, feel better soon. Thanks. Something similar, we can say get better. Okay? You can use feel better or get better. It's very common to say get better soon, like this. Get better. Get better. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to leave the class because I have a fever in this moment. Okay, so you can tell me, okay, no problem. Okay, so get better. See you tomorrow, Sofia. Okay, so get better. Okay, get better. Okay, that is another expression that we can use and we can learn. Okay, so let's go to practice. Just let me share that in the group. So you can do it. No doubts? No doubts about meaning, because it's important. I think it's very important that we understand, okay? When we go to do a conversation, when we go to speak and to practice, to reproduce a conversation, it's very important that we understand 100% the conversation, okay? Not just to repeat and I don't know what the meaning of the phrases, okay? Or the meaning of the sentences. It's very important that we understand what we are repeating, not just repeat, okay? So every time that we go to practice a conversation, please feel the confidence to tell me, okay, before we go, what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of letter A, letter B, or what is the meaning of matter? I don't know anything. Or how do you pronounce headache? How do you pronounce that? Okay, so headache. So anything, ask, please. Okay, so you can go to practice 100% to do it correctly and to understand what you are saying. Okay, two important aspects. So always feel free and feel the confidence to ask, okay, before we go. So no questions about pronunciation or expressions in that conversation? No. Okay, so let's go to practice.
Si quieren la presento.
Please. I can share the screen. You can say that. I can share the screen.
I can share the screen. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I participate letter A. ¿Quién será B?
Okay, you can say, I will say, or I will
I will
be, or I will say letter A, letter B.
I will say letter A.
I. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
I'm terrific. Thanks. How are you?
How about you?
I feel.
How about you?
Okay.
I feel.
So sorry, excuse me,
sorry,
Mr.
sorry.
Gomez.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me to interrupt you. How about you?
How about you? How about you?
How about you?
How about you?
Okay, better.
Okay. I feel awful, actually.
Awful, mister. Awful.
Awful.
I think it's awful. Let me see. I feel, yeah, awful. I feel awful.
I feel awful, actually.
Actually.
Oh
I feel
no.
awful, actually.
Okay.
Oh no. What's the matter?
Matter?
Matter. What's the matter?
I think I have a fever.
Do you remember, Mr. Gomez? I have a.
Okay. I think I have a fever.
Okay.
I think I have a fever.
I have a fever. It's an option. You know, it's an option. It's not it's not mandatory, Mr. Gomez. Okay, but it's a
Okay.
good option. Remember what we said yesterday? That it's good to join the words,
Join
right?
the words,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the bad. Do you have a headache? A
Headache.
headache?
Headache.
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 Yes.
That's the bad. Do you have a headache?
Okay.
Stomachache.
And you have a what? Excuse me. Could you repeat, miss? Yes, I do.
And yes, I do. And I have a stomachache too.
Stomachache too.
Okay. Are you going to see a doctor?
Yes, I'm going to see my doctor in a few minutes.
Well, feel better soon.
Soon.
Thank you.
Soon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks. Okay, did you switch? Did you switch, ladies? Did you switch? Or not yet? Did you switch? ¿Ya cambiaron? Or not yet?
Yes, yes.
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 Okay. Okay. Well, we still have a couple of minutes, okay? If you want to repeat or if you want to wait.
Okay.
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 You.
Hi,
Otra
Sandra.
vez.
How are you?
I'm terrific. Terrific.
Terrific. Terrific.
Terrific. Thanks. How about you?
I feel awful.
Oh,
Actually.
awful.
Awful.
Actually.
Oh no. What's the matter?
I think I have a fever.
That's too bad. That's too bad. Do you have a headache?
Yes. Yes, I do. And I have a stomachache.
A stomachache.
Stomachache.
Okay, there you are.
Are you going to see a doctor?
Yes, I'm going to see my doctor in a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
Will feel better soon.
Thanks.
Okay, there you are.
Okay.
Very good, very good. Okay, let's wait a couple of minutes for a couple of your classmates. One person is missing. Okay, now everybody's in the main section. Okay, let's continue. Now you're gonna practice a listening, okay? Listening skills. Okay, let me see if you remember the vocabulary and if you are good at listening in this moment, okay? So you're gonna listen and you're gonna try to identify the problem, okay? The problem for each person. Okay, and listen, okay, the vocabulary, the pronunciation. Once more. Okay, so, okay, but first, before we listen, let's try to guess. Where do you think that Amber has the problem? In what part of her body?
In your arm.
In
In
mine?
her arm. In her arm.
In her
Hair, right?
in her.
Miss Pacheco, yes. Her arm, right? Not my arm.
No.
Okay. So in her arm. Okay. And then we have just the arm. Just in,
has
well, in
I
that
don't
case,
know.
well, not in that case, just to identify in the part of the body.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And now let's go with David. When does David have the problem?
And his head.
Head, okay, in
Yeah.
his head, maybe. Okay, according to the
head.
picture, maybe. And Alyssa.
In her eyes.
Okay, maybe.
In her eyes.
How about Nicholas? Nicholas.
In his
Her tooth.
tooth.
His, Miss Garza, no
His.
hair. Okay, because now it's a boy. Correct,
I'm
Miss
sorry,
Pacheco.
sorry.
Correct,
in
Miss
his
Pacheco.
tooth.
In his
His
tooth.
tooth.
Okay, well, let's see if it is true. Now we can listen and try to identify.
Page 80, exercise 4. Listen. Are you okay? Part B. Listen to the conversations. Check your guesses. 1.
Ow!
Are you okay, Amber?
Not really. My elbow and wrist feel terrible. Ouch!
Do you want to rest?
Good idea.
2. I think I'm gonna go home early. I don't feel well.
What's the matter, David?
I think I have a cold. I have a headache and I have a sore throat.
Oh, that's too bad. Get better, okay?
3.
Ooh.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's my eyes. They're really dry.
Well, take a break, Alyssa. Finish your work later.
Okay, thanks.
4.
Here, have some ice cream, Nicholas.
Oh, I love ice cream, but I can't eat any cold food.
Why not?
I have a really bad toothache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we have here in number 1, additional to the one that some of you said, elbow, we have another problem, right, in another part. Do you want me to play the audio again, or it's okay? Do you want me to play the audio once more?
One more.
Yes,
Once
Please.
more?
Yes, teacher.
Once more? Okay. Here we go once more.
Page 80. Exercise 4. Listen. Are you okay? Part B. Listen to the conversations. Check your guesses. 1.
Ow!
Are you okay, Amber?
Not really. My elbow and wrist feel terrible. Ouch!
Do you want to rest?
Good idea.
will
2. I think I'm...
Okay, let's do it one by one, okay? So you can have fresh the information. So what is the problem with Amber? The elbow and?
The elbow is
Uh-huh.
terrible.
Okay, it's terrible, but what else? Elbow and? Another part? The wrist. Do you remember wrist? Do you remember that part of the body? Wrist?
No.
No, don't you remember? Wrist?
No, I don't.
La
Okay.
muñeca.
We
Wrist.
were yesterday, right?
Wrist.
We were studying
Wrist.
this. Wrist. Okay,
Wrist.
wrist. Okay, so she has a problem in her elbow and wrist. Okay, and what is the recommendation? His boss, I mean her boss recommendation.
Take the rest. Maybe.
Yeah, go to rest.
Go to rest.
He's a good boss, right? Go to rest.
Yeah.
He said, and she said, of course, good idea, she said. Okay, good idea. Okay, let's continue with David.
Page 8. Exercise 4. Listen. Okay, Amber?
Not really. My elbow and wrist feel terrible. Ouch!
Do you want to rest?
Good idea.
2. I think I'm gonna go home early. I don't feel well.
What's the matter, David?
I think I have a cold. I have a headache and I have a sore throat.
Okay, what are his problems?
He has
He
a
has
headache
a cold
because
and
it's
headache.
cold.
Okay, he has a headache.
Because it's cold.
Because
The weather is cold and he has a throat. No, in the throat.
What is the way to say that pain in the throat? What is the expression?
A sore
Correct. Sore throat. Throat.
throat.
Yeah, sore throat. Okay, a sore throat. Correct.
That's too bad. Get better, okay?
Okay, you listen. What I said, the other recommendation, right, is very common to say, get better. Just like
Got
that.
home early.
Okay. Yeah, maybe they work at the same company, right? Yeah, because all of them say, go home, don't worry. Okay, go to
Yeah.
rest. Okay, let's go with number 3.
3.
Ooh.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's my eyes. They're really dry.
Well, take a break, Alyssa. Finish your work later.
Okay, thanks.
You see? A good company, right? What is the problem? What is her problem?
It her eyes.
Her
They-
eyes.
Her eyes. They're really. I don't know. They really.
Really? Anybody else who help us? What happened with the eyes, guys? The rest of people? What is the specific problem with her eyes? They are dry. Dry. Okay?
Secos.
Yes, correct. So they are dry. And that's why he
Mm.
recommends okay, go home. Okay. Take a break. Okay, take a break. Okay, and continue later or something like that. Okay, so good. Maybe we can go to work for that company, right? Okay, let's continue with Nicholas.
Here, have some ice cream, Nicholas.
Oh, I love ice cream, but I can't eat any cold food.
Why not?
I have a really bad toothache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so what's his problem?
He can really candy skull. He can.
Say that again, please.
He can eat really candy skull.
Okay,
Maybe.
he can
can't
eat, okay,
Eat
ice cream.
ice cream.
Ice
Okay.
cream because it's cold, right? It's too cold. And he has a
A toothache.
Toothache. Okay. Yes, that's correct. Okay, those are the problems that you can continue listening and we will memorize. With all these activities, you will be 100% remembering this vocabulary because it's very common, right? They are very common diseases that we can use every day to express, to talk about the way we feel, okay? There are very common problems. Health problems, problemas de salud, right? Health problems, very common. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for a while to take the attendance. Okay, well, you were 8 and now you are just 9. I mean, you were 8 and now someone is missing or no? Well, let me check the attendance. Okay, I'm gonna mention your name. Remember that I can see you when I go to see the attendance list. So please, if you're so nice, tell me present. Okay, because I'm out of classroom, the screen of classroom, of Zoom, so I can see you. So let's start with Daniel Abraham.
Present.
Okay, thanks, sir. Gabriela Gomez. Caitlin, I think. Gabriela Gomez? No. Rosa Idalia.
Present.
Okay. Noemí Muñoz.
Present.
Okay, Miss Muñoz, thanks and welcome because, okay, Miss Alvarado and Miss Muñoz, no, Miss Alvarado. You were last class, right? Were you yesterday, Miss Alvarado?
Yes.
Okay, yes, right, okay. So, Miss Muñoz, welcome.
Thank you.
Víctor Alberto,
Present.
okay. Lisette Rosa,
Present.
okay, Miss Garza. Oh, Rosa is it your last name, Rosa?
Yes, it's my last name.
Okay, so Miss Rosa. Sandra Carolina, welcome, Miss Rosa, because you were not in class yesterday.
Present.
A pleasure. Okay, Sandra Carolina.
Present.
Okay, thanks, Miss Pacheco. Miss Pacheco, of course. Okay, and Miss Lopez. Patrice, Miss Patrice.
Yes, present.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so now everybody is in class. Excellent. I'm happy to see that you are with us. Okay, so it's a pleasure. Young ladies, Miss Garza and who else? I don't remember the other person who is new in class. But anyway, welcome, okay? I'm glad that the group is a little bit bigger because you can practice more with more people, you can practice more, okay? Well, and now the last minutes, 5 minutes, I want to have a conversation. Remember that I said that we're gonna take some time out of the book, right? To have a more natural conversation, a more natural, let's say, speaking, okay? And that we're gonna take maybe 5 or 10 minutes to have a short conversation so we can practice, okay? You can keep practicing, keep speaking. So just let me share here. Give me a second. The internet it is open the place. Okay, so now we will have here some questions randomly, right? We're gonna answer. You're gonna choose, please, one number, and we can have a short conversation, right? Okay. Volunteer to choose a number. Well, I do it. What do you prefer to be called, Miss Patrick? What do you prefer to be called? What is the way that you like to be called, Miss Patrice?
I am preferring Guadalupe.
Okay, I prefer or I like.
I prefer
Okay.
Guadalupe.
Okay, you say I like Guadalupe or I prefer Guadalupe. No both.
Okay.
I like, prefer, no.
Okay.
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 Thanks, Miss. Volunteer to find a number, to choose a number.
Me.
Okay, Miss Pacheco, tell me what number.
Number 4.
Where are you from, Miss? Easy.
I'm from El Salvador.
Okay, and originally from what? Remember that we can say the city, the department,
Okay.
not just the country.
Okay, I'm from San Miguel.
Okay, I'm from San Miguel. Okay, good. Remember that you can say the city, the specific town, not just the country. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Excellent. Next volunteer to choose a number.
7.
7. How many people are in your family?
Is 5 people.
Oh, okay, we can say we are.
We are 5.
Okay, we are 5. There you are, correct. Excellent. Thanks. Another volunteer. The last volunteer.
The number 6.
6.
Yes.
Are you married?
No, I don't marry.
Okay, I'm not. Okay.
I'm not
yeah,
married.
because you are using verb to be. Are you married? So the answer is with verb to be. No, I'm not married. No, don't.
Okay.
Yeah, remember that. That verb to be is a different way. In verb to be, we don't use don't. We use I'm not, she's not, you're not, etc. Okay, well, you see, those were little questions, small, short questions, because we don't have a lot of time. But even though they are short, we can learn, right? In a short answer, we can learn something. Hay algo que corregir o aprender sometimes. But tomorrow we'll have a longer conversation, okay? A little bit longer, un poquito más larga a veces más corta, pero me gusta salirme del libro para que naturally, spontaneously, you can answer spontaneously, okay? And that's the best way to practice. Well, that's it for today. We'll continue working tomorrow. Thanks for your participation and for your attendance, okay? Hope to see you tomorrow. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Take care.
take care.
See you, teacher. See you.
See you tomorrow.
Take care.
See you.
Bye. See you.
Bye. Bye, miss. Take care.